security deposits have to go in an escrow account. Okay, so they didn't put their tenant's security deposit in an escrow account. They didn't pay interest. And the interest was actually 17 cents. They got sued for those two things, and it was in the city of Chicago. They ended up having to pay $13,000, around $13,000 to the tenant in damages. Because they also had to pay the tenant's court costs and attorney's fees. And the attorney's fees were thousands of dollars. Okay, so you don't want to be in this situation as a property manager. Obviously, it's your job to know what the law is and that you're in compliance with the law. So that's really critical, that you understand what the law is, right? Okay, does anybody have a question about when you have to return security deposits, when you have to pay interest? Oh, let me give you a couple examples of this 25 or more unit thing. What if we had, obviously if we had a 30-unit building, we know we have to pay interest on the security deposit. What if we had one building that's like 15 units and it connects just outside, it's on the same property, to another building that has 15 units? Would we have to pay interest on the security deposit then? If this is part of the same complex? What do you think? Angie thinks yes. Do we have to pay interest on the security deposit if there's 15 units in this building and 15 units in this building in this one complex? Weigh in. What do you think? Waiting for everybody to weigh in.
I lost connection. This is Patricia, but I say yes as well.
Okay. Thank you for weighing in, Patricia. Anyone else want to weigh in? How about Myung, Monica, Ray, Sam? Betsy? Thank you, Betsy. Okay, the answer is yes, you do, because sum total, there's more than 25 units in this complex. What if we changed the facts and the landlord had a 15-unit building here, and then, a half a block down the street, they owned another 15-unit building here? Now, do you think that they owe the interest on the security deposit? So they own a 15-unit building here and a half a block down the street. They own another 15-unit building there. Adita says no.
I say no as well. This is Patricia.
Okay, Patricia, thank you. Raven says no. And the answer is no. No, there has to be 25 or more units. Here the answer was yes. Okay. There has to be 25 or more units in the same building or contiguous buildings, basically on the same legal description. So the same complex, same parcel of real property. Okay, so that is correct. The answer would be no. So sometimes the state gets tricky about that on the state exam, asking you when they have to pay interest or they don't have to pay interest. Obviously, real estate agents need to know the answer to this question, so it is one that's typically something we see on the state portion of the exam. Okay, we know that it's the landlord's job to maintain the property and to provide reasonable modifications to the property. What